I'm torn between what I want, what I need, and reality. I'm stuck on what it's supposed to be. My home isn't a person in need of renovation. I compare and contrast the grass and its pigmentation. I brag and adjust the lighting so you'd think that my home is inviting. I wonder if they can see the termite damage. Childhood and young adult experiences, chomping and chewing away at the bits of my foundation. Regardless of my in-depth efforts to persuade them, they eat away, causing pain that I now have to pay $150 per session to heal. Can they see behind my smile is a frown? From being swaddled in hand-me-downs, garments from elders that are cloaked and bound in pain from trauma that didn't even happen to me. But misery loves company, so guess who gets to wear the generational curses of those before me? Moving on. Do they hear the songs and rings of my toys that sing a 37-second song of relief from the grief that I'm made to feel when I'm told my existence was meant to fix their broken parts and I failed? You see, I'm confused. There are things that the mind of a child aren't meant to comprehend. Honor and obey to deviate is a sin. No one to discuss the fuss, so I made an imaginary friend. Stop talking to yourself, Jasmine. Now it's wrong to play pretend? Finger paints. To create the image of perfection, food made by bitter souls, so in my play kitchen I only make confections. Healthy for the most part, but their disdain for life is infectious. Neglected for so long that I've now become pretentious. It's the only way I feel of value. So obsessed with being better than their parents, they forgot how to teach me how to find worth within myself. Now when I enter a room on cue like a chameleon, I become whoever you want me to be. A trick I learned, so everyone would accept me. But I'm older now, so I question my actions and to whose standards they're set, because it definitely wasn't one I set for myself. Accumulating knowledge to create an abundance of mental wealth, I qualify for the first-time home buyer's escape. Like a bird from a nest, although scared, I eject myself, and joke's on you because I can fly. I explore this new world, I glide over tides, I soar, I rise. The confidence in my stride provides options. And yet the only ones that pique my interest remind me of the home I just left. Unsettling are feelings of the unknown that cause us to reside in places we've outgrown, but I function within the dysfunction because pain reminds me of home. And you see, my home isn't a person. In need of renovation, I compare and contrast the grass and its pigmentation. I brag and adjust the lighting so you think that my home is inviting. I wonder if they can see the faucets leak. Pipes bursting with tears that we shed before bed because the exhaustion is overwhelming. Can they see the attitude we shower in frequently runs from scolding hot to ice cold because of the feelings we suppress and fail to express because it would be considered a weakness? Do they hear the squeaks and creaks from under the floorboards where we stuff our requests for someone to hold us? In case the common denominator wasn't clear, lack of vulnerability is putting us in foreclosure. The exposure to the things we were told to get over has us in a chokehold. Frog in your throat, do as you're told. Blend in with the background if you must be bold. Apologize after because your mind belongs to your home. And your home isn't a person. Lessons never learned, it's crazy the lengths that we go to suppress the best and truest versions of who we are. Fear of being misunderstood, being told we're not good enough, too tough to trust, too hard to love. Honestly, I'm tired of living in a house so full that feels so empty. Ceiling fans. In rooms that occupy my bad thoughts, forcing them to chill. Clutter left and right because like hoarders we hold on to every grudge. Pantry full of snacks that taste like small talk while I crave meals of conversations full of substance. Laundry baskets empty, except for the socks because we can't determine the next step in this relationship. Funny how co-parenting with your best friend can show us how impactful the beginning is to the end. And yet again, I'm older now. So I question why I'm required to leave the nest I built in order to transcend beyond who they want me to be into who I actually am. It's all a part of the plan, and their external chaos cannot shatter my internal purpose. I am a princess in the kingdom of heaven. I wasn't made for this earthly circus. I have overstimulated my brain with screams of why, but the reason it'll never work is because I am so much more complex. I can guarantee you've barely scratched the surface of who God has called me to be. I used to question my glasses and why God has decreased my ability to see, but the vision is clear when my eyes are closed. He's only blurred what is earthly. When you break down who you are and sweep away the debris, you leave room to rebuild in the name of the big three. Mental wealth alone couldn't save me. I had to find spiritual wealth. In case it isn't obvious. To be clear, my home is in myself. I've made some renovations. My house is set on 40 acres. It's beautiful and spacious. My grass is green for now, but the seasons may bring changes. But there's no need to worry. He's already written my pages. This land was a gift like Noah's Ark. He sent all that I would need. In short, it's self-sufficient so I can care for me. The house itself was my design. Let me show you what I mean. You see, inside I had the ceilings built high so I can see my potential to rise in every room I enter. Full-length mirrors so I can see God's creation made in all its splendor. There's a garden in the back so I can grow the fruits of the Spirit. Surround sound in every room so when He speaks, no matter where I'm at, I can hear it. Food for thought in my fridge, my mind and body are one. Bible on my nightstand because His teachings are never done. Windows all around to ensure I exude transparency. Brick laid to accentuate the strength that lies within me. My walls are full of pictures, my legacy is on display. If you're asking how I got this home, I'd start by telling you to pray. Have a conversation. It's easy to complain, but places like this only come from changes. Maybe you're stuck in feelings of unworthy, wanting to cry for help, but just too timid. Let me be the first to remind you that you are powerful and made in His image. I put in the hard work. I reap what I have sown. Love and security are feelings I now own. He dwells within this space. I will never be alone. This place is my peace, home,